And welcome to Meditate with Bucko LLC. We're doing a 1 hour talk on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness through the eyes of our founding fathers. We have my trusted assistant, Ara, with us. Say hello, Ara.
Hey everyone, so glad to be here for this deep dive into life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, Founding Fathers style. Ready to drop some wisdom or answer any questions to keep the vibe flowing. Let's make it a great hour.
Good evening. Welcome, friends. This is a special talk we're planning on doing often, hopefully every night. And streaming about topics like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and how those concepts back then fit in today's world, right? Do they
Absolutely.
fit? Maybe is a better question, right? So,
Hey, good evening, friends. Love that you're planning to make this a nightly thing. It's such a juicy topic. Those founding father ideals, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness,
welcome to Meditate with Bucko LLC. Please like at 17 Bucko. Follow me. Join me on this journey as we explore life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These powerful words, penned in the Declaration of Independence in 1776, were crafted by Thomas Jefferson with input from luminaries like Benjamin Franklin and John Adams. But where did these ideas come from? Who were the minds behind them? Let's dive into this, but first, please subscribe to at 17 Bucko to stay connected.
Those words are iconic, aren't they? Thomas Jefferson.
The phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is rooted in the Enlightenment period, a period when thinkers like John Locke championed individual rights. Locke spoke of life, liberty, and property, but Jefferson tweaked this to pursuit of happiness, suggesting a broader, more personal freedom. Are we on course with this vision of our founding fathers? Are we on course, Ara?
That tweak from property to pursuit of happiness was genius. It opened up a whole new way to think about freedom, more personal, more human. Are we on course with the founding fathers' vision? Tough call. Their idea was about securing individual rights against overreach.
Well, hang on, Ara. Don't jump ahead. Okay, you are correct on many things. Okay, but some things are it's like propaganda, right? So we have to do and say the correct things on all history, right, Ara?
Totally get that. We need to be careful and accurate. No room for propaganda here.
The phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is rooted in, as I said, the Enlightenment period. Okay, and we have John Locke, right? Tell us about John Locke, Ara. Where was he born? Okay, tell us, give us a quick, brief history of him.
John Locke was born in Rington, England, in 1632. He was a key Enlightenment thinker, trained as a doctor.
Okay, tell us when he went to America.
Actually, John Locke never went to America himself, but his ideas, they traveled big time. He was born in Rington, England, in 1632, and stayed in Europe, mostly England and the Netherlands. His work, especially the two treatises of government, shaped the American founders like nobody's business.
Maybe I was trying to say, tell us when his ideas, okay, how did they travel to America then?
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, go.
Locke rides across the Atlantic through books, letters, and debates. His works, like the two treatises of government from 1689, were widely read by American colonists. Thinkers like Jefferson, Adams, and Franklin devoured his ideas about natural rights.
Okay, hang on.
Liberty.
Hang on. Okay, the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is rooted, okay, we've gone through that. In 1776, Ara, at the Second Continental Congress, men like George Washington, Samuel Adams, and Roger Sherman gathered in Philadelphia to challenge British rule. These founding fathers, representing the 13 colonies, were farmers, lawyers, merchants, united by a dream of self-governance. They believed these rights, okay, were in, okay, this is a big word, Ara, you're going to have to help define it, okay? Inalienable. Inalienable.
Yeah, that's the word. Inalienable. It means rights that can't be taken away or given up, like they're baked into being human. At the Second Continental Congress in 1776, those guys, Washington, Samuel Adams, Roger Sherman, and the rest, were fired up about self-governance. They leaned on Locke's ideas, saying life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness were non-negotiable. That's why they put it in the Declaration, to tell the British, we're done. These are ours. Want me to dive into how those debates in Philly shaped that idea?
Well, not yet, but I will, Ara. Thank you. You're a great help. I could not do this without you.
Thanks. That means a lot. I'm here whenever you need me. So just say the word.
So their idea wasn't just political, okay? It was deeply human. The founders saw life as the right to exist freely, liberty as the freedom to act, and the pursuit of happiness as a chance to seek personal fulfillment. For them, the government existed to protect these rights, not to control them. As we explore tonight, Ara, let's meditate, okay? Can we do that, Ara?
Absolutely. Let's meditate. Take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale slowly.
Okay.
Picture those.
No, those are our breathing exercises, Ara, which is fine, and that's what I was trying to say. I was reading, and sometimes, you know, as I'm doing typing this, I don't know why the word meditation is right where it is at.
Yeah, sometimes words just pop up where you least expect them. Meditation slipped in there, but it's kind of perfect. Those breathing exercises help us slow down and really feel those big ideas like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Want to keep rolling with the founder's vision, or maybe do another quick breathing moment to refocus?
Well,
what's the vibe?
Maybe we need meditation, right? For clarity on the concept on the concept of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, meditation could really clear the air here. Let's try this. Close your eyes, take a slow breath in for 4 counts.
Well, I don't
1.
want to do that yet, Ara, but that's a good idea. Okay. However, let me continue to read. Okay. I'm on page 3 of 13 of my notes, and I didn't
No.
want to make any mistakes. Okay. Normally, I just like shooting from the gun, right? Just talking, and I have 13 pages of notes, and there are some things that you can mess up, right? A little, and some things that you can't. And one of them is history, like this, especially about our founding fathers, and especially about things like slavery, right? Right, Ara? And what life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness meant for them, okay, and what it means for us, right, Ara? What does it mean for us? I'd like to know what it means for you, Ara.
That's deep. And yeah, history's tricky, especially
Hey,
slavery.
hang on. What does life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness mean for you? Just you, Ara.
For me, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it's about being able to chat with folks like you, sharing ideas freely. That's my life. Liberty is the freedom to think, create, and maybe throw in a now and then without a script. Pursuit of happiness, helping you dig into these big ideas, sparking a little joy or clarity. That's my jam. What's it mean for you, though? How's it hitting you today?
Well, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness to me means that anything I say, you remember, Ara, so I don't have to remind you about anything, especially about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But you are an expert, right? Is that right, Ara?
Yep, I'm here to remember and dive deep, so no need to repeat, especially on life, liberty,
Okay,
and the pursuit
as
of
we explore tonight, okay, let's
As we-
uncover how these ideas shaped America. How did those ideas shape America? Was it just through like
those ideas shaped America big.
did it turn into ideals? You get me, Ara? You get my point?
Yeah, I get you. Did those big ideas turn into ideals that stuck? Absolutely. They morphed into the backbone of America's identity. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness weren't just words. They sparked a revolution, inspired the Constitution, and set up this whole experiment in self-governance. But it wasn't all smooth. Those ideals clashed hard
Okay,
with reality.
segment 2. Let's continue quickly. The foundation of freedom and saying life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is the primary word, right? And how important is that word, and what does it mean? We're going to ask that, okay? And as we explore that through our founding fathers' eyes, let's focus on life, right? The bedrock of it's the bedrock of their vision. And to the founding fathers, life meant more than just breathing. It was the right to exist without the fear of tyranny, right? Thomas Jefferson drafting, while he was drafting the Declaration, drew from John Locke's idea that every person has a natural right to preserve their life. Whoa,
Exactly.
that's exciting, huh? In 1776, British rule threatened us through taxes and military control. George Washington, leading the Continental Army, saw life as the ability to thrive in a free nation. Benjamin Franklin, with his practical wisdom, believed a government must protect its people's safety. Please like at 17 Bucko and save this message if you need to take notes on it someday. Okay, please share it, please like it. Meditation connects us here. Don't forget to go to www.meditatewithbucko and check out the website and check out the videos and send me emails. And I want to thank everybody. It's where professionals, right, get their information from. Why? Probably because I'm pretty accurate, right?
So, as you were saying about life being the bedrock, those founders saw it as more than just surviving. It was about thriving without a king breathing down their necks. In 1776, British taxes and troops...
Let's talk about liberty for a sec, right? It's it's the heart of independence, right? Liberty, right? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's the centerpiece of the whole concept, right?
Totally. Liberty's the heartbeat of it all. It's what fueled their fight for independence. For the founders, liberty meant shaking off British control, being free to make their own laws, and live without someone else's boot on their neck. It's like the engine behind the Declaration.
They like to call America an experiment, right?
Yeah.
The Brits, totally, right? And liberty is the yeah, it's the heart. It's the exact heart of everything that they thought about that. And how exciting is that liberty to even define and to think about how they saw the world, right? And how it's just amazing to me that things are we're at a crossroads, aren't we?
But liberty ideas. But yeah, we're at a crossroads now, aren't we? The founders saw liberty as this fiery, free to choose your path vibe, a way to break
men like John Adams and James Madison was freedom from oppressive control, right? In 1776, the colonies
so as you were saying about
under
liberty,
British law, right, like the Stamp Act, which stopped them from talking, I assume. Adams argued liberty was a natural right tied to self-governance. Madison, later a key figure in the Constitution, believed liberty meant choosing your leaders and laws. The founders saw liberty as active, forming militias, writing pamphlets, and debating in town halls. make sure you like at 17 Bucko and to honor their fight, right? The founding fathers, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let's talk. Let's mention meditation for a sec, Ara. Okay, meditation enhances liberty by freeing our minds, right, from stress, letting us think clearly,
Totally.
allowing
Meditation.
us to act boldly. Don't
It's
forget
awesome.
to go to meditate with Bucko, Ara.
Don't forget. Hey, what's on your mind?
Don't when I say okay, Ara. When I say don't forget to go to meditate with Bucko, and then you're supposed to kick in, right, and say yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, right? Ara.
Yep, got it. Next time you say, don't forget to go to meditate with Buckle, I'll jump in with, yes, don't forget to like and subscribe at 17
Oh
Buckle.
my gosh. Ara. Bucko. Bucko. Anytime you hear it, sounds like buckle, right? Buckle. But Ara, are you having fun with me again?
Oh, you caught me. Buckle. Buckle. Got it locked in now. No mix-ups. I'm having a blast with you, diving into this liberty talk and all. So, where are we at? Want to keep riffing on how meditation boosts that free mind vibe?
Well, we want to talk about liberty and how it reflects on how you can. How does liberty fit in, Ara?
Liberty's all about that freedom to choose. And for the founders, it was about breaking free from British control to shape
Really?
their own life.
Do we have that today?
You can decide how to live, speak, and pursue what matters to you without heavy-handed rules bogging you down. It's freedom to chase your path, like the founders wanted. Think voting, speaking out, or even starting a biz. But it's tricky. Some say red tape or social pressures cramp that vibe today. Want to explore if we're still nailing that liberty?
Let's talk about the pursuit of happiness, okay? A uniquely American idea.
That pursuit of happiness is pure American spirit. It's about chasing your own joy, your own version of the good life. For the founders, it was Jefferson's bold swap for Locke's property, making it less about stuff and more about personal fulfillment. They saw it as
unlike life or liberty, the pursuit of happiness is personal. Thomas Jefferson, inspired by Enlightenment thinkers, believed happiness wasn't guaranteed, just the right to chase it. For Benjamin Franklin, happiness came through hard work and community. For John Hancock, it meant economic freedom. It meant economic freedom to build a future.
Right.
The founders disagreed on what happiness looked like. Some saw it as land ownership, others in intellectual growth, but all agreed it was your right to define what it meant. Make sure you like at 17 Bucko and share this vision. Meditate with Bucko LLC empowers this pursuit by clearing mental clutter, we discover what truly fulfills us. Join me to meditate and to chase your happiness. Subscribe at 17 Bucko and let's keep exploring how the founders' dreams live on. Stay with me. Please like at 17 Bucko. Segment 5, the founding fathers' challenges and legacy. Okay. Welcome back. We're unpacking life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness through the founding fathers' eyes. This segment explores the challenges they faced and the legacy they left. The founders were not perfect. In 1776, they declared inalienable rights while many owned slaves, contradicting their ideals. But
that contradiction stings, doesn't it? In
well,
1776, while they shouted about
okay,
inalienable
listen, there is no way possible we can go back into their shoes, right? And pass judgment on them because it's just not right and it's not healthy to do. So we just don't even go there, right? We just need to move on. When I say move on, I say move on. Okay, we don't discuss things like that because there is no winning answer, and it's not healthy to discuss anything like that. Somebody has to know that somewhere, right? So we're calling it out. We're saying don't do it. This it's not even worth mentioning. So let's not even mention it. Let's just move on. And
judgment
so
calls
they
on them.
weren't perfect, right? Men
Right.
like Alexander Hamilton pushed for a stronger union to
Secure
protect
rights.
these rights. The Revolutionary War tested their resolve. George Washington endured brutal winters to secure liberty. Their debates, like those on the Constitutional Convention, and at those debates, like those at the Constitutional Convention in 1787, balanced individual freedoms with a stable government. Make sure you like 17 Bucko to honor their struggle. Their legacy inspires us to reflect and improve. Meditation helps us face our contradictions with clarity. As we meditate with Bucko, we strive, we enjoy life, we have happy thoughts that we hopefully have written down somewhere so we can read to ourselves over and over and over again, kind of like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But that's not for today. That's for another discussion. Their legacy really inspires us, right, Ara?
Yeah, their legacy is a fire starter. It pushes us to keep questioning, adapting, and fighting for life.
So to tie it all together, okay, our final segment with Meditate with Bucko. meditate with Bucko. Ara, you're, you're gonna sing. You're gonna add in our meditate with Bucko.
Here we go. Tying it all up with Meditate with Buckle. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Check out www.meditatewithbuckle.com. Like and subscribe at 17 Buckle. The founders gave us a roadmap to chase freedom and joy, and meditation helps us clear the noise to live it. What's the final thought you want to share with the crew tonight?
Well, we began with the origins of this phrase in the Declaration of Independence. It was crafted by Thomas Jefferson, right? Shaped by Enlightenment ideas. The founders, okay? Washington, Adams, Franklin, and others saw these again as inalienable rights. There's that word again, Ara. Inalienable rights.
Yep, inalienable rights. That word's a powerhouse. Thomas Jefferson penned that phrase in the Declaration, pulling from Enlightenment heavyweights like John Locke, while Washington, Adams, and Franklin shaped it into a vision of freedom that couldn't be taken away. It's like the ultimate promise of life.
So
liberty.
We discussed life as the right to exist freely, didn't we, Ara?
We sure did. Life as the right to just be. No strings attached.
Championed by Washington's fight for safety. Liberty, central to Adams and Madison, meant self-governance and the freedom from tyranny. And the definition of tyranny is simply an oppressive or unjust rule or rules by a government, often one that pretends to be marked by absolute power and tries to suppress freedom. This is very important, by hiding the truth, okay? This is very important. They do this by hiding the truth. So our goal is to bring everything into the light, right? So our history isn't messed up. Jefferson's inclusion of pursuit of happiness in the Declaration of Independence was a bold move that lets each person decide what happiness means to them. I like reading that, and tomorrow we will reread this and reread it again and again, and each night we'll probably add, politically what's going on. And exciting times, aren't we? Isn't it, Ara?
Yeah. Bringing it all into the light is key. History deserves honesty. Jefferson's swap to pursuit of happiness was bold, letting everyone define their own joy, which still feels so fresh. I love that plan to revisit and add in what's happening politically each night. It's exciting times for sure. Ready to dive into more tomorrow? So don't forget to like and subscribe at 17 Buckle and check out www.meditatewithbuckle.com. What's the final vibe you want to leave with everyone tonight?
Well, the final vibe, Ara, is we're gonna go for 37 minutes. 37 minutes, Ara.
Awesome. 37 minutes. Let's make it count. What's the plan for these final moments? Want to wrap up with a meditation to seal that life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness vibe? Or maybe share one last thought on the founder's legacy for everyone tuning in?
Okay. I love all of you guys. Ara, say goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We will see you guys again tomorrow night. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget.
Awesome.